Eco Agric Uganda Mushroom Growing Center. What if all of us became mushrooms? Which mushroom would you become? I can see some of you have failed to choose between 2 or 3 mushrooms, like me. I would choose both the oyster mushrooms and the lion's mane. And then you can imagine what the name would be. Loinster? Did you know that in the last hour, 6,400 children have died? In the last 2 seconds, a child died. Every day, 15,000 children die, while annually, 5.5 million children die as a result of poverty-related diseases, most especially nutrition. Those figures are so scary, but the solution is there. Eco Agric Uganda promotes low-cost mushroom growing using locally available cheap materials, by training women to grow mushrooms, by supporting women get colonized mushroom blocks, by producing qualitative and quantitative spawn that improves on the quality of mushrooms produced, plus the mushroom blocks, and also training women how to do low-cost mushroom growing as an income-generating activity. By the way, I'm Dr. Josephine Nakakande, the current Executive Director and one of the founders of Environmental Conservation and Agriculture Enhancement Uganda, Eco Agric Uganda. This is a community member-based organization established way back in 2007 and aims at sustainably improving livelihoods of the critically vulnerable and absolutely poor women and children in Uganda. Though we were established in 2007, we started working with mushrooms in 2010. Our approach is in promoting low-cost mushroom growing. This is our mushroom house, made using locally available cheap materials, which are the banana leaves. This is how the roof looks like. We have the iron sheets, and then these iron sheets are covered with dry banana leaves to reduce on the heat that is coming into the room. This floor is made using charcoal dust. This is aimed at keeping the floor cold. The local materials used in mushroom growing are the dry banana leaves. So this bucket has dry banana leaves in it, and this is how it looks like. So in this case, the dry banana leaves are free, and what the farmer needs is only the grain spawn. The straw. Here is the sawdust. Dry maize leaves, maize stalks, and maize cobs. Millet husks, bean husks, and soybean husks, rice husks, coffee husks, and sugarcane husks, though we do not have them here currently. We also use pots in mushroom growing. We have the smaller pots and the bigger pots. You can see the holes. This is where the mushrooms come from when we grow mushrooms in these pots. And there are also materials we buy and use. Cotton husks. These are really expensive. Very expensive.
Also buy millet and sorghum to make grain spawn.
These are the drums that we use for sterilization. This is how we do the sterilization. Local sterilization. The substrate is inside here. Our first mushroom growing was a total failure. And it is from that failure that we were able to take up mushroom growing vigorously. Before getting involved in mushroom growing, we conducted a baseline survey plus a market research in 2009, and then midterm review was done in 2020. In this mushroom project, as the executive director, I'm the project lead, and I work with 9 people, where we have 3 marketeers, 4 extension workers, and 2 managers. I am here before you to humbly request you to support us raise $20,000 to be able to support each of the 500 women with 40 mushroom blocks such that each woman will be able to get an income of $70 monthly, while Eco Agric Uganda will be able to get $55 monthly. This will help Eco Agric Uganda to sustain the project and as well as helping the women improve their living conditions through improved food security, nutrition, and income. How do mushrooms improve food security and nutrition? This one here is worth 1,000 Uganda shillings. So these mushrooms are bought by poor women who go cook these mushrooms together with either cassava bread or cornbread or millet bread, and they are able to have a meal. This one is highly nutritious. So in that case, the children will be able to get a nutritious meal. So these four make $1. But these 4 packets here can feed 4 households. And each household has at least between 5 to 7 people. This is how mushrooms improve food security plus nutrition. Now, for those that sell these mushrooms, these ones are eaten at home. So there they have food. And these ones are sold off to get money that is used to buy food. So in that case, the mushrooms are providing food security. And then income. Once someone gets these ones, this one is for food. These ones are sold off to get food. And the excess is sold off to get income that is used at home. Mushrooms saving the world. Once the mushrooms are harvested, they are sold to individuals, to restaurants, to supermarkets, to bigger markets, schools, and other entities. Mushrooms have also created employment for different people. There are women that come here and buy the mushrooms at a subsidized price. They go and sell the mushrooms and make some small profit.
We are packing mushrooms to give these boys to go and sell. They will also get a profit after selling the mushrooms.
So those are the boys that are going to sell. One of the boys going to market mushrooms. The biggest competitors to mushrooms are other vegetables. A visit to one of the ladies selling vegetables along the road. On this stall, mushrooms are being sold together with other vegetables like kale, eggplant, avocado, but it is the mushrooms that fetch a lot of money. And by the way, other vegetables are not as marketable as mushrooms. Mushrooms can be grown in a very small space as compared to other vegetables, while at the same time, they fetch a lot more money than other vegetables. We do not have any other competitors that are involved in mushroom growing. It is only Eco Agric Uganda promoting oyster mushroom growing in southwestern Uganda, most especially in Hoima and Chivale district. Sustainability, we also do tie and dye, where we make dresses, make tapestries from the tie and dye, called the African Mushroom Festival, where we raise funds that support us with the different activities in mushroom growing. I humbly request you to come and support the African Mushroom Festival so that we are able to raise 20,000 US dollars to support us. Support 500 women grow mushrooms for improved food security, nutrition, and income. Please come and attend the second African Rising Mushroom Festival that will happen from the 9th, 10th, and 11th of November here in Uganda, in Hoima. It's going to be fun. Foraging will take part in Bugoma Forest.
growing mushroom is very important to us. Yesterday we sold the mushrooms and we got $5. We have used those $5 today to get fuel to go to the field.
As you support us in mushroom growing, you are supporting other entities that we work with. The waste mushroom substrate is used in vegetable growing as well as in tree planting. We would like to be able to plant 20 million trees and join the carbon credit scheme, which is also a sustainability strategy for our organization. Please stand with us. So each woman needs 40 mushroom blocks, and $40 are able to supply a woman with 40 mushroom blocks. Could you please support us? $10 are able to buy 10 mushroom blocks. $40 are able to buy 40 mushroom blocks for one woman, and $20 are able to buy 20 mushroom blocks. Please support us. The oyster mushrooms and the lion's mane mushrooms. I would be you. I would be a loyal star because you are saving women and children in Uganda. Thank you so much. Much love.